I have not actually set up any sort of announcement. We're just gonna go live. Who cares? Let's see if anybody shows up. How's everyone doing? I have so much stuff I want to get done and so many videos made. I wanted to go live, though. I never get a chance to go live, hardly. And I think this weekend might be pretty difficult because this weekend is going to be moving again. I think the next place is going to be like the whole year place. So hello, Eddie Gonzalez. How's the camera? It keeps messing like with the settings every time I reboot the computer between the camera and the microphone. Hello, Pugtron. Brie Larson has no ass, Nathan Norman says. Hello, Midnight's Edge After Dark. Hello, Mage Gerwolf. Hello, Thomas Potts. Holy crap, we got a lot of people. So I have 2 videos I might make while we're live. Also, am I too bright? Do I need to adjust that? Hello, Nihilist. Hello, Lethal Lightning. This is clickbait. Brie Larson doesn't have a booty. That is part of what we're talking about. Hello, A New Disguise. Welcome. I gotta double check my microphone. I'm like, I just got home from lunch and the P.O. box, and now I just wanted to go live. So let me see what my... Yay, it saved my microphone level! Oh my god, it saved something. It never saves my video settings, so I'm always differently lit. I got a new account as Brian Grott. Well, hello! Yeah, butt double. So there is news about the Brie Larson butt double. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Did you hear about Star Wars Theory? I made a video about Star Wars Theory. Has anything happened since then? Because I do have a video about Star Wars Theory. Light, huh? Oh, I'm very well lit, apparently, according to... Well, I have all the windows open and I have a light above my head. So hopefully the light's going to be better at the new place. The window does not, it kind of reflects off of the other building. So hopefully it won't I don't think there'll be a whole lot of noise. I don't think a lot of people are going to be making a shit ton of noise in between buildings, but no butt deal breaker. Yeah, Disney's still a bunch of douchebags. There is. Far From Home trailer? Oh yeah, the Spiderman trailer. Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of the thing. All right, let me open that up. All right, what is this? Great news! My lease has been approved. Wooch! My lease has been approved and I'm ready to move in. Please make sure you contact the leasing office to schedule a time to pick up your keys and pay any monies owed. All the monies. I have paid all of the monies. Stephanie B, hello! I'm in chat at home with oh no, feel better, Stephanie B! Oh, I'm so sad to hear you have the flu. I hate it when people get sick. That makes me feel so sad. Soup. Chicken noodle soup. That's the best thing. And hello, who else? Hello, Trevor Random. I keep seeing names fly by. Gillette got woke. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the Gillette thing. I don't know if I want to make a separate video. There's so much stuff I can't make videos on. There's just way too much stuff going on. I can hardly keep up. My daughter says hi. Hello, Jess Reed's daughter. Hello from Bosnia. Wow, Bosnia. That's like way the crap up there. It's so weird to think of how many places your voice is traveling to. Aster Jaden, hi Random, I hope you're well. And I was eating ice cream right now. I wish I was. I did just have a Wendy's 4 for $4, so I'm not hungry. I didn't eat any ice cream, but Mrs. Treknique sends her love. Well, hello, Mrs. Treknique. Greetings, everyone. Kieran says, hello, Kieran. I didn't tweet this out. Hopefully the Twitter notifications are going to work. So I know at the end of the month, I'm going to have to really be on top of that because YouTube will not automatically send out Twitter notifications, which kind of sucks because I've been getting in the habit of uploading videos at 6 in the morning. Damn it. So when I'm sound asleep, I'll upload them at 6 and maybe 11 sometimes. It depends on how many I have pre-recorded. Last night I only had the 2 done, and one of them I uploaded last night, so you can tell it was bright daylight when I recorded, but... Stephanie B, all the chicken soup. I'm glad you got a new place. Awesome. It's nice. It's different. There's a skylight, a vaulted ceiling. It's an apartment, but whatever. It's not too terribly far away. It's not as expensive as some of the others, and it's not a complete dive like some of the cheapos. Colorado's expensive. It sucks. Colorado, you really have to spend an arm and a leg, and yeah. Oh, notifications. I gotta turn on my notifications. That's the thing. Remind me to do notifications. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber, Gaming Soldier. Welcome to the family of awesome here on YouTube. Now that the notifications are on, oh, let me turn on my volume too. That would suck. That would be horrible if, like, I had the super chats pop up and I didn't have notifications. But the kitty's getting a new place to roam. Yeah, well, they like it here. They like my mom's place, but she's not. It's not like a lot. Oh, Jack Buchanan, subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Let me turn this up so I can hear you guys. Gotta go back to work. Take care, guys. Well, thank you for being here, Tom. Go subscribe to Midnight's Edge After Dark. Awesome channel. I am always live with them pretty much every night. After what Disney have done to Star Wars Theory, execute Boycott 66. See, we're not gonna be spending money on Disney stuff anymore. We're just not, because here's the thing. Why would we give them our money if they're gonna insult us? Same thing with the Gillette thing. If you guys have seen that going around, I don't know if I want to make a separate video on that. I might. Well, it just depends on how much time I have. I want to do live shows and I want to do all kinds of stuff. So I just don't know how much time I'm going to have to do that in the next week or so, because I'm going to be getting all the stuff out of storage, unloading, unpacking, getting some sort of shelving. I have to probably buy some sort of shelving. I don't know if there's anything you guys recommend, because I don't think I'm going to be able to mount the same type of getup that I had at the old place, because they were just basically wood planks bolted to the wall. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, do that at this new place. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hello, Bushin, Ryu Cat. Sorry, yeah, losing my beard over the Gillette thing. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, why do these companies keep insisting on insulting people? Don't they realize that if you're appealing to this woke demographic of hyper-offensive people, there are people who are very offended by them. You know, there are people who are very annoyed by them. But, oh, it's crazy. We gotta boycott Disney. We gotta boycott Gillette now. Who else are we boycotting? CBS and Paramount. I'm kind of surprised that my video hasn't gotten more hate views. I really haven't had a chance to read a lot of the comments on that yet for the video where Alex Kurtzman admits he's making Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek. We knew that. All of the Discovery fanboys are up my ass telling me, oh no, where does it say that? Right here, in black and white, he says it. Listen to the audio. He says he's making it for people who don't like, or who can't tell the difference between Voyager and DS9. Those aren't people who like Star Trek. You're making it for people who don't like Star Trek. Ugh, it's so annoying. It's Gillette, the best an NPC can get. You brought up how they claimed it due to music. To quote The Simpsons, don't use an A flat or a G natural. Those notes are owned by Disney. I know. That's the thing. They went out and manually claimed it for a song that was originally for that Star Wars Theory film. It's for a song that he hired a composer to write in the style of John Williams. It wasn't even like music that they owned. They can't claim something they don't own. Gillette ad, I'm a loving husband, father of two, hardworking war vet, and I'm gutted, yet proud to be a man. We seem to be under constant attack. Yeah, absolutely. It's so annoying. I'm like, dude, I'm a woman and I'm offended, because I actually do buy the Gillette Mach 3s. I buy the generic of them because they're better as razors. I like the way they're designed. I don't like the razors that are like that and then flat on the end, and then you're having to like shave like that. You know, you'd basically be having to like shave your legs this way. It's like, no, I like to kind of shave this way. I like them to be a little more flexible and angled better. So I like the Gillette Mach 3 generic. I get the disposables. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard that, Gillette basically put this whole ad out attacking men, attacking toxic masculinity and bullies and men. Can't you do better than this? You're just sad, pathetic men. You need to do better because you're men and men are second-class citizens. Fuck you, Gillette. Fuck you up the ass, Gillette. I hope it loses you a lot of money. I think they do these publicity stunts to get their names out there, and they're like, well, it's an accepted loss. So now, like, we'll lose a few people, but we'll gain them back in the woke crowd, and we'll get people talking about us because that's all that they can measure anymore. Because the world's financial, and like the world is failing financially. In case you guys haven't noticed. Hello, Big Steve. Stephanie B, I buy the same one. See, you're smart. I knew you were smart. This just confirms it. That's what you do. I mean, I don't want to buy the women's razors that are like $3 more just because they're pink. It's the same razor half the time. Or like those Venus ones. I don't like them. They got too much crap around the blade. So I have plans to review the Star Wars prequels and make Kathleen Kennedy Chancellor Palpatine. She kind of is. Charles Holmes, thanks for sticking up for us. Absolutely. Of course I'm going to stick up for you guys. I'm sick up for all of us. I am so sick of this woke crap. I grew up with a lot of stand-up comedy. I grew up a lot of, like, in the time when the PC culture really started to rise in the 90s. When these little kids were going around being so brainwashed about things that they didn't understand. Excellent. Oh, thank you so much, Lethal Lightning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm putting together a compilation of people humming the Imperial March as an FU to Disney. Would you best for some humming? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. So would I have to, like, record a video or... Maybe I can do that. I think I saw something. If Ricky Critic's around, I know I have to do something for him too. I just haven't had time to answer my messages. So yeah, hit me up on Twitter or something. I will try my best to answer the messages. I don't always see them. I can't always respond, but Twitter's kind of been one of those places I've been avoiding. Apparently somebody's been bullying people for not for watching me. So somebody who's been banned from this channel. So if that happens, please, you're always welcome here, people. Everybody's always welcome here. If somebody is, like, intimidating you or bullying you for talking to me on Twitter, liking my videos, watching my videos, hanging out in the streams I hang out in, then that person is a very sad, pathetic person who is faking an illness for attention and absolutely, somebody I've disassociated with a very long time ago because of the crazy. But I don't want to get into it too much. Thomas Potts, thank you so much for $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. STD modify their opening credits. They still suck. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen their opening credits. Oh no, what happened to their opening credits?
Excellent.
Also, thank you so much. I need to watch it. I'm actually, like, looking forward to watching this just to see how bad it is. Just to see what they do to it. Just to see what happens. Oh, just read. I know I have to change my alarm sound. I have the Imperial March. Someone's to bully me. Bring it, Mage Grey Wolf. Well, I've actually heard that from somebody. Somebody talked to me about that yesterday. I don't want to name names because I don't want to. It's private stuff. So, you know who you are. Bushin Cat says, you won't make a vid about it later. MTV's Made in Staten Island. Did you watch it? I live in Staten Island myself. I haven't seen it yet. I don't have MTV. I don't watch MTV. I haven't seen it. Stephanie B, I have no problems. Awesome. See, Jack Buchanan. I have to thank Jim Norton for giving me my sense of humor. Go watch his rants. Oh, I love Jim Norton. He's great. I do love Jim Norton. Yeah, I like Jim Norton. I love George Carlin. I'm a huge fan of a lot of those sort of comedians. Joe Rogan I really like, too. Eric Draven. Gillette has motivated me to grow a manly beard. Why not? Harbor of Doom. Hail everybody. Hail our favorite YouTube harpy. Well, hail Harbor of Doom. Would watching the Vader fan film with an ad blocker prevent Disney from getting ad revenue? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. You could still give him the click and give him the view and give him the thumbs up and everything on the fan film, give him the comment, give him the interaction. Watch it with ad block. If he does have it demonetized and is trying to just make it for free to kind of comply with Disney's bullshit laws, yes, I would do that. I would recommend it. I kind of assume everybody uses ad block anyway. I know I usually do on my computer because if I'm making a video, sometimes like an ad will pop up and I'm like, I just use ad block on the computer and I just tend to forget and leave it on. A lot of the videos I watch are on my tablet and my phone, though, so I don't really have the ad block on that. Angry Mr. Flibble, does STD still have a dozen different executive producers in the opening titles? Do they? I watch everything with ad block, Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. See, that's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can't very well tell you guys not to, because I do use it. You can see it on my videos all the time. The uBlock origin is up because I don't want a whole bunch of... How do you guys know that I haven't been shopping or haven't been, like, buying sex toys or something? And they would pop up in the ads. Realistically, though, all that pops up in my ads are guitars, but that's about it. Because I tend to, like, look at guitars and ponies and shit. Lately, anyway. Seeing people get viruses through YouTube ads. Wow. See, I never click ads, ever. Like, I will never click an ad, if I can avoid it, but... Hello, Tina BB. Hello, going to listen in the background as usual. I'm playing catch up. Without respect, we reject. Canceled my Lady Gillette subscription last night. We'll use something else. That's good. I think I need to add that to the videos I'm going to be making today. So this will be probably a triple upload, probably quadruple upload. I already had a video come out today and then one like at 2 a.m. last night for the Family Guy one. I like talking about that stuff. I like getting into the defensive of the SJW crap, because you cannot go around censoring freedom of speech, freedom of choice. You cannot go around bullying and shaming people. You can't go around doing that sort of thing. I'm kind of the first and the most I'm probably the most outraged when I see that. And you know, I guess it's a little hypocritical because it's basically me being offended about people being offended, but whatever. Just talking about something will make it show up in your ads. I noticed that. I did notice that. Something was showing up in my ads because I was mentioning it, and I'm like, I was talking about this and I don't want it. Or a lot of the times I'll get, like, I will look to sell something, and then they'll be like, oh, you look this up, you want to buy it, right? Like, no, I was looking it up to see if I could get any money out of it and sell it. Sometimes I'll do that with DVDs. Like, no, I already have this. I'm trying to get rid of it. Ads are subliminal messages to convince people to buy shit they don't need. Hence, ads bad in my opinion. Oh yeah, they are. They are definitely something to buy shit you don't need. I am the queen of shit I don't need. But actually, it's been kind of refreshing. I miss my stuff, but I don't miss it that much. I mean, I kind of miss more having it behind me as a this is who I am sort of thing. So it's easier for you guys to know what you're getting into. Oh, I also have 2 boxes to unbox back there. I think I'm gonna wait until I get to the new place maybe, because I think I know what's in them. Everyone needs a Mego. I know. Well, I still need the Wolfman Mego. I just can't buy it. I need it desperately. I can't find it anywhere. They don't have them. I saw a Frankenstein monster. I haven't seen that, or the Romulan. I need the Romulan. I don't have him either, the Command Rap Kirk. Any of, like, the individual Star Trek ones I don't have. I just have the sets and then the Gorn. And those are the ones I have for Star Trek, but I never buy stuff from ads. Yeah, and that's kind of how I am, too. If I see an ad for something, I'm less... depending on how annoying the ad is, I'm probably not going to buy it. Of course, I don't really watch a whole lot of ads anyway. A lot of the time, the stuff I want is just stuff that, like... oh, I didn't even know this existed. Now I want it. You know, there's a couple of things that are on my radar that are instant buys. You can't do that on television, complete series on DVD. That would be an instant buy. Pandemonium, the movie Pandemonium, instant buy. Just things I haven't been able to find. But Gillette, soys will be soys. Why can't we get ads for something like Flex Tape? I don't know. I mean, it just depends on what your what advertisers are talking about. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that they get ads for Star Trek Discovery on my videos, which is kind of hilarious. Star Trek doesn't know, like, their algorithm and their thing, like, they know that I'm talking about Star Trek and sci-fi things, and they know people are watching Star Trek and sci-fi things. So that's the ad that they're giving you on the videos. Even though we're basically saying don't watch Star Trek Discovery, they're paying me anyway to rag on them, and it's kind of hilarious. It's kind of just that special little level of I gotcha Star Trek, I got you for it. But Tina BB transferred some airline miles over to one of my hotel accounts. Guess what? I started seeing ads for that airline and the hotel chain. That happens too. God, I was shopping when I bought that guitar. I was getting all kinds of guitar ads. There's a new Martin out there that's so gorgeous. I have to show this off. I really do. This is kind of beautiful. I put it out on Twitter. But I have to show this off. It's kind of awesome. I put this out here on Twitter. Isn't this beautiful? Where is my... Here. Oh, I have to move this up higher. The Martin Woodstock guitars. Aren't they gorgeous? I love this red one. I'm such a sucker for Woodstock and red things. Oh, it's got it on the headstock. Oh, that's so pretty. Highlights from the Woodstock. What is this? I'm clicking on stuff. It's ironic, don't you think? For the STD ads you get around. It is. It's kind of hilarious. Well, fine. That took too long to click. But yeah, this is like... A gorgeous guitar. I wish I was making the kind of money to buy that. I don't even have the skill level to justify it. It's beautiful though. That's just absolutely. It's the 50th anniversary of Woodstock, so of course I have a custom Martin guitar. I'm a sucker for Martins. They're kind of my favorite. Only because I haven't played Taylor, so that's why. Hello, Clone Commander Jeremy. Clone deployed. Hail. Well, hail. Hail, Clone Commander Jeremy. Let's go old school and give us an ad for ShamWow. But yeah, I think it's funny that they keep giving like Star Trek Discovery ads or Star Wars whatever ads. I think you frame that guitar, not play it. Well, I like having it. I do play it sometimes. I mean, it's just playing it in front of people is kind of weird. But England says hello. Hello, England. Hello, Neil T. Hi, Alan Sparks. Hello, everybody. Oh man, let's see. Cookie, I scrolled. Oh, that's an ad as well. Oh, Observer Jew, thank you so much. £5 super chat, thank you so much. Do you think Shatner should play an old version of Pine's Kirk if they made a fourth JJ movie? No. And here's the thing, they also can't because they have to go through all these weird licensing things. I think because William Shatner's Kirk is owned by it was on his Twitter. He tweeted about it that he was not going to come back because of Paramount's legal stuff. I don't know. I don't want. Here's the thing. I don't want any more real Trek actors being kind of bully or kind of muddled into this Kelvin universe. What would be the word I'm looking for? I don't want the Kelvin stink on my regular Trek. It's kind of bad enough we had Leonard Nimoy in the Kelvin movie to basically bring in Kirk as well. I think I would be very, very sad about it. Coerced, contaminated, yeah. Oh yeah, coerced, contaminated, any of those things. I think that if we had Shatner on, I think it would probably be the final straw and probably would really, really lose a lot of the fans. I think this Patrick Stewart thing is going to lose a lot of the fans. And now I have heard rumors that they have to see. I've heard rumors that they have like only maybe 100 subscribers for CBS All Access for season 2. Like they only picked up maybe like 100. That's kind of pathetic. I don't know how accurate that is. I can't verify any of it. I've also heard that if this season 2 doesn't do well, if it doesn't do Game of Thrones numbers, this is a rumor. Now, this is speculation. This is a rumor. I can't verify it. But if this season 2 doesn't do Game of Thrones numbers, that Alex Kurtzman will be out. Hopefully that is true. Hopefully that is going to be the case. But what about her butt, random? Oh, we're going to talk about Brie Larson's butt, too. I need to I'm going to make a separate video, but basically, from what I'm seeing here, Sarah sent me an email here. Oh, let's see. Now, in the act of fairness and accuracy, we have to state the fact that the call doesn't directly say that the double will be for Brie Larson, as it could be for Scarlett Johansson, who plays Black Widow as well, but we are still in the speculation stage of the story. We speculate it's going to be for Brie Larson's butt because she doesn't have one. There have been so many pictures of Brie Larson in her lack of a butt. It's because she's probably a vegan. I bet she's a vegan. This also looks like a really bad wig, but didn't they lose subscribers after STD season 1 ended? Yeah, I think so. 100 subscribers. If that's true, it's hilarious. It is kind of sad if STD only gained 100 subscribers. Nathan Norman, I once again reiterate, she has no ass, it's all thigh. Yeah, she really doesn't have a butt. She's so skinny. I mean, I wouldn't mind being that skinny and rich too, but whatever. There was let me find that. I'll do it without being it on full screen here. Spider-Man Captain Marvel butt comparison. I should have brought that up. I'm like so unprepared for everything. Here we go. So this is probably why they swapped the butts. This is probably why. Well, because he's also an athlete. He's an acrobat. And he's a male. This might be why people are saying that maybe she's a little too I don't know. Not curvaceous enough to fill out this. It's funny where they swapped them. Here's the one where they swapped them. Oh wow, that's so saggy. See, if she had his butt, I know it's really bad. It's really sad and superficial that we're like making fun of it, but she's a broom with a brain. Does she even have a brain? Why don't they just reshape her in CGI? Because they'd probably do something ridiculous like they did with Superman's mustache. That's probably why. Brie Larson looks like a girl who tries to sexual harass me because she couldn't get a man because no one likes her. Yeah. She can learn a thing or two about padding from a drag queen. She could. I mean, I don't know why they can't pad her out a little bit. Why they can't do something to make her look a little good? Hello, locucious primate. Hail. I'm sure Brie's a woman. Probably. I don't know. I've never seen her naked. Damn, I can use this thing as an ironing board. Hunky chunky funky monkey says. But it doesn't look like a butt from here. Chris Perza, can we list Larson's butt as a crime against humanity? She's got man butt. She does kind of have a flat butt. I hate making fun of it, but man, you have to like put pretty people on screen for people to want to. This is why you have Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, because she's pretty. This is why you have, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth, because they're pretty. They're people find them attractive in general. Random, if you say Brie naked, you go blind. Cyrus' speech about old white reviewers yesterday. Oh god, Brie Larson, just stop. Just go get yourself off of social media, go to your safe space. She's a man, such a man. Such a man, she's a real man's man. I don't know. I think she doesn't care about the opinions of white men. Apparently she also broke up with her fiance, I saw in the news not too long ago, but that doesn't have anything to do with like the entertainment and the movie side of things. I'm losing it. They obviously airbrushed it out. Marvel did this, not the girl. I don't think so. I don't think Marvel airbrushed it out. That's just how it always looked. That's really just how it always looked. She's looking like a man. Oh, I remember that. That's an old skit. Clone Commander Jeremy, it's perfectly okay to make fun of Brie Larson's ass. As a guy, I can shamefully say I have a better ass than her. I think I have a better ass than her, except I'm fat. She and the I'm a ma'am guy would go well together. Oh, that guy pissed me off too. I really wanted to make a video about that, but that's a little more on the political side. Like, I don't want to go super political because that's like the fast track to demonetization. And I'm actually at the point where I don't have to live stream only to like make ad revenue. I'm actually getting a little bit, so it would actually hurt me when I get demonetized, sadly. And that's what CBS people have been trying to do. I haven't looked yet today. I don't know if my video is demonetized yet because I didn't say anything that's not in the article itself, really. I mean, I kind of did. I mean, I kind of read into it a little bit, but I gotta head off for work, take care of everyone. Well, thank you for being here, Lethal Lightning. What have I missed, Vignesh? We were just talking about Brie Larson's ass. We're talking about... What else are we talking about? Yes, no, don't go woke. Hell, Darth Gavel. Brie Larson has a boyfriend, Rip. Well, she had a boyfriend. She is one of those little, kind of soy boy looking Johnny Depp light. If Johnny Depp were a soy boy, that's what her boyfriend's like. Yay, I'm still monetized on my Star Trek Discovery video. So we do have confirmation that Star Trek Discovery is written for people who don't watch Star Trek, for people who don't like Star Trek. Straight from the horse's ass. Alex Kurtzman said this, so. Stranger Stream ended for me. Did it? It's still going. It still looks like we're going. It says play. We are still live. Okay. Yeah, we are still live. I'm sorry, Thomas Potts. Oh, he said it straight up. Well, rip. He kind of did. He said that it's for people who don't know the difference between between Voyager and DS9. Because, they don't know the difference. They don't know which one to choose. You don't choose which Star Trek shows to watch. I mean, I did kind of tune out of Voyager because I missed a lot of it as it aired. Same thing with DS9. And I watched them in retrospect, but as a Star Trek fan, you usually don't pick and choose which series you like. At least back in the heyday, you watched pretty much all of it. And I know Deep Space Nine, at least for me, I didn't really like it as much because I think a lot of it was because I didn't see it in order. And that's why I didn't really like Deep Space Nine as much as it aired until I saw it in reruns. And then I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. But hello, Robert Price. Hi, Mecha. Glad things are going well. They are. I think they are. I hope so. I hope they're going well. I think they are. There was a stream hiccup a couple of minutes ago. Just reloaded. Now it's fine. All right. Yeah, you just gotta reload. Sometimes YouTube does that. I might have to check and see what server I'm connected to as well. Did you know Brie Larson has a stunt ass double? Oh, well, we talked a little bit about that because if you compare, if you compare here, let me pull this up for you. If we compare her ass to Spider-Man's ass, I kind of feel weird looking at Spider-Man's butt because he's like 19. I'm old enough to be his mother, but I mean, he's an athlete, so he's a gymnast. He can actually do a lot of the athletic stuff. He's kind of the perfect Spider-Man, for me anyway. I like him a lot. I need to watch the Spider-Man trailer. I'm going to clip that and make that into a video. So do you guys want to watch the Spider-Man trailer live with me? Spider-Man looking hot. I love it when they swapped them. Give her a more feminine rear end. That's kind of crazy. I love that. That's so funny. I like DS9, I didn't like Voyager. And I can understand not liking one or the other, but not being able to tell the difference. That's the real stickler for me. If you prefer one over the other, you might prefer the more serialized, darker stories and the characters on Deep Space Nine. I certainly prefer them now. I used to like Voyager best when that was probably in like 2004 or 5. In retrospect, I kind of like DS9 a lot better, but no, I never couldn't tell the difference. That's the big thing. There has never been a time when I couldn't tell the difference between DS9 and Voyager. They're entirely different shows. You know? Say something via Twitter. Hopefully like it. I will look at it after the stream, I think. Unless I have a chance to look now. She needs a butt lift and separate. Well, they have those booty pops. She get a booty pop. That's all she needs. They have underwear with the padding built in. It's kind of like, well, she doesn't need it. It's kind of like Spanx, basically. It's basically a thing that you stick. It's kind of. I think drag queens might use them. She could get with the drag queens. You know, you're so anti-white people and straight people. Drag queens are very diverse. Go and hit them up. Get the right, equipment to look like a woman. I'll give it to the drag queens. Half the time, those ladies look better than me. People like me. I gotta give it to them. You look old enough to be Tom's older sister, not mother. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I feel old. Sometimes I'm like looking at my screenshots and I'm like, oh, my forehead's all wrinkly. That's just because I'm making scrunched up weird faces. I'm trying to do better about giving you guys the react faces in the thumbnail. So, Social Loner, thank you so much. £5 super chat. Picard will be an alcoholic listening to classic rock in the mini-series like Zephyr Cochrane did in First Contact. Oh no! Oh no! Don't make Picard. I mean, he could be a wine drinker. Also, thank you so much for subscribing, David John Farrell. But yeah, Patrick Stewart could be like a wine drinker. I was under the impression it's going to be him at the vineyard after like he gets married, his wife dies. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Thank you so much. Seal Kritori. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for the 666 super chat. What do people expect for Brie? She is such a plank of wood. I'm not surprised she needs a butt double. I know. Well, we do have the exclusive Brie Larson emoji. I'm gonna be making videos of that, I think, and the Spider-Man trailer, but we're talking about it now. Princess Ruka, be my online sister, of course. Butthole Surfer. Love the band, love the name. I missed the day when Brie Larson was essentially sitting on cakes on Showtime. Was she sitting on cakes on Showtime? I didn't see that. Wow, I never saw that. That's kind of awesome. Also, thank you so much, Sil Kritori, Social Loner. Thank you guys so much. You guys are just super helping out the channel, helping out with all you guys, even clicking, talking, commenting, chatting. That stuff really helps with the algorithm. All this stuff, all the things. So thank you. And hello, Hallmark Channel Jeremy, my favorite YouTube harpy. I'm kind of grateful to some of these Star Trek Discovery fanboys, some of my little stalkers from Star Trek, because they're like, oh, I know that harpy. I'm like, ooh, I like that word. I'm going to take that. I'm going to steal that for myself. And they gave me a thing. It gave me an intro. So I'm kind of grateful to them for that. I'm not sure who it's an insult towards. If a man's ass makes her look more feminine. I know. Well, she looks so miserable and bored all the time. And I get it. It's her downtime. It's probably, she's probably in between scenes. She was probably, like, training for 6 months. And she was probably, like, shooting for, like, 16 hours in a day or 12-hour days or whatever. But still, look like you're having fun. You're a superhero. You're getting paid millions of dollars to be a superhero. What? I would do it. They wouldn't squeeze my fat ass into that costume, but at least I would fill it out. I'd probably split it. All right, Kitty. Welcome. Are there people actually like STD? Yeah, I don't get it. There's this one guy. He's like a British Star Trek fan. He's got this little clique of crazy people. It's like this guy, and then there's another one. The name is like Data Spot or something. And yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it. Some people liked disco. I know, it's weird. I don't like. I guess if you kind of turn off your brain and just watch it in the background. If I were there watching this new Star Trek series when I was still living in Vegas, still like just kind of watching just whatever, I probably would look at it and be like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. This is not Star Trek. Why is this so dark? Why does this look like the JJ universe? And I probably would have started a YouTube channel to complain about it. The Batman says, Brie Larson is so dull and boring. She's not even interesting enough for Star Trek Discovery. I know. Brie Larson versus Mikey Spock. Who would win? I mean, Mikey Spock would at least nag and bitch at her. So Mikey Spock at least has that going for her. And Sonequa is at least kind of interesting when she speaks. She I can at least see why she's an actor, because she has some charisma. She has some presence. She's really pretty. I like, how when she's there smiling and doing her interviews, and I'm like, you're so cute and pretty. Why are you so horrible on this show? Why? This is so outside of her wheelhouse, I think. I think it's just she's the wrong actress for Star Trek Discovery. They need to put her on a law procedural, or she needs to play like a lawyer, or a prison thug. God, she'd be great as that, I think. I think she could be really tough. I think she could be very tough, and I think she'd be good at that. Or like a law type of person, a news anchor. She'd be good at playing a news anchor. Mikey Spock. Michael Burnham. The character Michael Burnham on Star Trek Discovery. She's Spock's half-sibling, according to Alex Kurtzman, the showrunner. She's the adopted sibling, according to the actual writing on the show. If it weren't Star Trek, it would be good. It might be good. I don't know. If it weren't Star Trek, I would probably look at it and be like, it's interesting. I might watch it. I don't know if I would continue. I might have dropped it because I think the writing would have been kind of dumb. Because it is Star Trek, because it has Star Trek's name slapped across its ass like that, I think that's what's hurting it. That's the biggest thing, in my opinion, that's hurting it. Meth Mom would work for her. I was angry. DC Frank, question: do you think Trek fans who like STD are grateful for anything with a Star Trek label, kind of like Star Wars claiming to like the Last Jedi? There's a certain faction of Trek fans who say, just be glad the franchise would be dead if we don't have Star Trek. And to that I say, how is the franchise dead when we have 50 years of Star Trek? We have, I can't even count how many DVDs I have. I have 7 seasons of 3 different series, plus the animated series, plus TOS, plus the movies. I have Star Trek. I have enough Star Trek to watch for the rest of my life. I don't need any new Star Trek. The series, it's not going to go away. It's always going to be in my memory. It's always going to be something I like. Having Discovery makes me not like it anymore. Having Discovery makes the older series bad in retrospect. So that's kind of why. Oh, thank you so much. Abunas, go subscribe to Abunas, another awesome YouTuber here. Give me some long overdue love on my live stream Sunday night. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Keep up the great work. Let's teach Disney and fake Lucasfilm a lesson for the fandom. Love you. I love all you guys too. This is why I talk about all this stuff. Like, I am definitely more in the Star Trek wheelhouse as far as like my expertise goes. I grew up with both of them though. I do love them both. I know I don't really know a lot of the EU and Star Wars, but God, when they go after Star Wars fans, that's like the Star Wars fan film. No, don't do that, Disney. Seriously. You don't even own the song you claimed. That stuff pisses me off. That stuff really gets under my skin. Anytime that these giant corporations go after fans, anytime that they try and spin stuff, anytime that they try and lie to us and insult us and still demand our money, that is where I kind of step in and I'm like, no, we know this doesn't fly with me. DC Frank, I'm gay, but Mecha's the only girl who can make me hard. Oh, thank you. See, and that's another thing that it gets me so much, is because They parade out all these things. They're like, oh, we want representation. We need to have representation. I'm going to be offended on behalf of somebody. I don't need representation. I'm sorry. I'm comfortable in my own lifestyle and my own choices and my own genetic predispositions. I'm comfortable in that, where I don't need to see it on the screen. That's the thing. And there's this. There are members of the gay community who do need that representation and do need to feel justified, and then there are normal people who, there's somebody I talked to on Twitter, and he's like, yeah, we were actually out there marching in the 80s and 70s, and we were actually ridiculed and harassed and demonized for being gay, and you guys are just sitting there not realizing how good it is now. And yes, there's normal people. No, I mean like normal thinking people who don't need representation, people who absolutely are comfortable with their own choices, and that's that. No, hopefully that didn't come out wrong. I hope that didn't come out wrong. There's a lot of people in the gay community who are like, no, we're just people. You don't need to like represent us. You don't need to give us this tokenism just to say, hey, you have a gay character on the show. That doesn't help anybody. That's actually worse. That's like the 70s when they would put like a token black person on something. We don't want that, so that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that didn't come out wrong. Hopefully, because I kind of lost track halfway through there. I hope it didn't come out wrong. But no, that's what I mean by like there's like gay people who are like normal and perfectly rational that don't want the representation. That's kind of where I'm coming from, I really don't try and like bring in my sexual orientation into a lot of it, because I don't think it's relevant a lot of the time until I'm talking about the gay subject matter. Then I actually have a dog in the fight. I actually have, Kira 73, I'm late. Play some Metallica on your guitar. Maybe at the end of the stream. Maybe. JJ, remember when one journalist tried to talk shit about trans character origin stories? Which journalist tried to talk shit about the trans character origin stories? I don't remember that one. Which time? There's so much crap. Hard Rev Doom here. Now they're all token characters. They are. Red Storm Fighter. Hey, random, are SJW's secret reptilians bent on destroying the human race? That's doubtful. That is kind of doubtful, but that might be doubtful. Do you think Picard will be gay on the miniseries? I don't think he will. I don't think he will be. I think he's probably going to be a widower. I think he's probably going to have had a wife and have her die off screen or something. It'll probably be something like that, because they can't even get that right. They'll have some character that you have to feel for, that you've never seen, that you feel nothing for. It's going to be some made up, like, new person. It won't even be any of the women he's had relations with. It won't be like Dr. Crusher. It won't be any of those people. It will be some new person. Oh, man. So who else is not buying Gillette razors anymore? Me. Well, I buy the generic. Are the generic made by Gillette? Yes, they don't want bad representation, but that's all the SJWs spit out. Yeah, absolutely. Because they don't care about gay people, they care about looking good. That is absolutely it. They don't care about they only care about getting the brownie points, about getting the pat on their back. They're not there to actually make a good, compelling story. Featuring these characters, featuring their lifestyle choices, featuring their struggles, featuring what their interaction. You know, they kind of almost had that in Discovery with Dr. Culber. We almost got some interesting stuff. I was all for seeing, you know, how are they going to incorporate a couple working together on a ship? We've not really seen that. We saw like the very tail end with, you know, with like, we saw a little bit with Worf and Jadzia, but I would like to explore some more of that. I would like to see more of, okay, well, if there's a medical emergency, he's not allowed to treat Stamets. But of course, they throw that out the window. So they were in the same quarters and nobody knew that they were a couple. You know, is he no longer not allowed to work on his partner like that, his husband, boyfriend, whatever? Pretty sure that that would be a thing in Star Trek, right? I don't know. Brie Larson's butt really, I guess, is as good a topic as any. Well, that's one of the videos we're going to make today. We also have to watch the Spiderman trailer. That's another thing I have to do. I just haven't gotten to it. It's fun how the STD do gay, just kill him off. It is so stupid. You're killing off the one character that was decent. And then they're just going to bring him back because we already know. They've already leaked that Dr. Culber's coming back. Oh god, Worf and Jadzia had absolutely no chemistry. That was so painful and wasted Jadzia and Dax in later seasons of DS9. Yeah, I was kind of curious to see how they were going to handle it. And that's one thing that we've never actually seen, how they really handle the people working together. Because I mean, Sisko did a little bit. Like that was one thing that, well, Sisko probably should not have put Worf and Jadzia on that mission by themselves anyway. That lost Worf his command. He went back for Jadzia. She was going to die. Yeah, it was interesting. That was probably one of the most interesting parts of their relationship on DS9. It was the consequences and things. And that is more interesting dramatically, I think, than a lot of their crap drama that they have on Discovery. What are the consequences of Dr. Culber standing up to Captain Lorca over Stamets? There weren't any. It just kind of got blown over. You know, that's what they need to do. They need to like actually write. They need to treat these characters like they're people with actual interaction and not just people who spew dialogue to get to the next explosion, you know? And that's kind of all they're doing, and it's not good for any of us. She enjoyed blueballing Bashir, poor guy. Oh, Jadzia did, but Bashir was kind of a creeper in the early episodes of Bashir. Jesse Adair says, I felt the relationship between Worf and Dax was kind of forced. I think it kind of was. Even the Keiko and Chief O'Brien thing was kind of forced. I don't know. It was interesting because it was kind of interesting, though, to see, okay, you have somebody who works for Starfleet and somebody who doesn't work for Starfleet. How would they, if somebody changes posts, how would they adapt? Would they continue? Because you hear all this stuff on Next Generation where, yes, it's, you know, the Enterprise has families, it has children. What happens when you have people who are in the military and they transfer away? You know, they go onto another ship, they get transferred to another ship. Well, and their family's still posted here. That type of stuff is kind of interesting to me. And I know it's probably really mundane stuff if you guys are in the military, but I would have liked to explore some more of that in Star Trek. You know, interpersonal relations. How do people deal with stuff like that? We had a little bit of that here and there, but they really could have done it from a new perspective, from a perspective of a same-sex interracial couple at that. They could have actually made that something they could talk about without having just this blatant tokenism. You know, you could have some alien culture say, how come you have two people of the same gender together, and have it be so foreign to some alien species. You could do so many things with this, and they don't do it because these writers are shit. They don't understand anything interesting. Chris Person, thank you so much. Just sending you some love because Mikey Spot can only hate. Thank you so much for the 420. That's a Streamlabs donation. That's why I didn't see it pop up. Thank you. I need to change that out too. I've been meaning to. I think it's about time to do a Valentine's one. I've been meaning to change that one out. I just haven't had time. I fixed something that I didn't have time to do. Oh, my outro. I do have that up. 10 Nagari. Burnham should have been an unapologetic war criminal, doing what Giorgio did, with the booby trapping a dead body, leaving a kill team on the sarcophagus. DSC should have been her redemption. Yeah, it could have been, and they didn't do it. They just didn't do it right. They're just like, oh well, let's just wrap that up, and she gets her commission back. Because they can't have her actually have any consequences, because it's written by people who don't watch Star Trek or like Star Trek. For people who don't like Star Trek. So, yeah. Same gender, reproduce, but occasionally with a second gender. Really? It's interesting. It's interesting for Bordas and Clyde. And yeah, I think that was an interesting way. I think that's an interesting way to do it. I like it. 420 at 420 almost. Well, here it's only 219. It's 219 here. So if you guys are on the East Coast, it will be 420 soon. Smoke them if you got them, if it's legal. P. Ariza, I should be working, I'm sorry. This is like the only time I could squeeze this in. And this won't be a super long stream either. It might be like an hour and a half. It's not going to be really, really, really long today. Oh, I do have some videos to make and catch up on. And wow, there's a lot of stuff going on today. Casey Mobley, what's wrong with Brie Larson's butt? Is it causing problems? Well, it's the fact that they are recasting her, or they're hiring a butt double, possibly. So basically, the casting call states feature film for a body or a butt double. Working multiple dates starting September in Fayetteville, Georgia at $125 an hour. Central Casting is looking for a photo double to work on this exciting project. So here, let me we're going to probably make a specific video of this. Woman number 1, looking for a female who appears to be Caucasian, height, bust, blah, 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 waist, hips, hair color blonde. Who could that be? Only submit if you fit this description and follow the instructions carefully. You will not be considered. So, yeah, if you want to be Brie Larson's butt double, let's see, a headshot, a full body shot, and a full body shot of your backside. Wearing all black leggings or yoga pants must be form-fitting. Please put body double in the subject line. So it could also be for Scarlett Johansson. Now, doesn't Scarlett Johansson have a decent backside, though? So that is just the article I'm seeing. That will be in the next video, or one of the next videos coming up today, probably. Click the wrong button. Puppy hater likes me a curvy girl. That's funny. $125 an hour for butt coverage. Line of work. Me too. I don't have the butt for it. I mean, I'm probably too curvy. I'm guessing that Tom Holland would be too expensive. He probably would be. I mean, he could do it. He's he's athletic. He's a gymnast. That's one of the good things about him. Hidden Wiki, just join the chat. Butt double. Click that someone. Johansson needs no butt double. Exactly. So it's probably Brie Larson. Who else doesn't have an attractive backside? There's been so much stuff online, and I'm sure that it's getting back up to Kevin Feige, and I'm sure he's going to do something about it. I'm sure he's going to say something like, yeah, we need to get a butt double for Brie Larson. I have John Boyega staring at me here on my desk. So I don't know if you guys have ever had the little Kinder surprises. I had some Star Wars ones for Christmas, and yeah, so I've got just John Boyega staring at me on my desk, and Ray. Get out of here. I just keep looking at the corner of my eye. I just got John Boyega. So I'm like, dude, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Personally, I like Brie Larson's butt. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that, I don't know. I mean, if she's a superhero, she doesn't really scream very athletic to me. I got a backside that every woman would enjoy, Hidden Wiki says. Stop creeping, Finn. He was kind of staring at me. It's because I got the little toys and the little Kinder things. I got a Stormtrooper and a Kylo. So I don't know. It's like the Stormtrooper with the cattle prod from I think Force Awakens, and then I got a Kylo. Is this Kylo? That's Kylo. Back when Kylo was not terrible of a character. Whatever. The butt isn't the only problem that's connected. It's connected to Brie is. Yeah, she's kind of. Yeah, she's kind of not the most pleasant one giving interviews out there, but all the men have to buff up, and she can't do some squats. Forgive my poor English. No worries. Yeah, that's the thing. All the guys have to like lift weights for months and months on end. She had to train for months and months on end. Why couldn't she do some squats? Do some like dance moves or something. You can do things that will increase your backside and tone it up. And so coming from somebody like me who sits in front of a computer all day, but. If I am in Colorado now, I can probably actually get outside every once in a while. There's going to be a nice lake I can walk around in near the new apartment, but he's English, but it's Finn, who comes from the First Order, who sounds English, yet sounds like a stereotypical American black man. I don't know why they didn't let him keep his accent. I think it would have been fine. What Metallica shirt is that? This is like just the same one I've had for like a couple of months. I will probably wear it until it dissolves forever. There's a new one at Target I was wanting to get. It's, I don't know if I like the sleeves. They're, like, down to here, maybe. I was gonna look at it. It's, an Injustice for All shirt. It'll be just like when I was 12, when Injustice for All was out. Or 11. I actually have an Injustice for All shirt that you can see, like, the Metallica logo on in my class picture from, like, 1991 or something. Yeah. Before the Black Album came out. That's why I have the Injustice for All shirt, because the Black Album wasn't out yet. That's how old of a fan I am. Was Captain Marvel's butt a big part of the comics? Well, she was curvy. She was very curvaceous. She was very voluptuous. She was a looker in the comics, from what I remember, in some of them anyway. Red Rocks is magical. There's a cool concert at Red Rocks that I want to go to. Weird Al is playing in Red Rocks in like August that I wouldn't mind going to. I think that would be fun. Hello, Alexandra. Welcome. Princess Ruka. I like Big Buzz and I can't lie. Captain April. She looked pretty well fed in the pics I've got, so it's probably a few years old. Well, she was younger. She probably was not a vegan yet. I'm assuming she's vegan. I don't know. Is Brie Larson actually a vegan? I'm just going to assume so, because she kind of looks it. Because usually vegans kind of have this kind of sad look, and their hair is kind of not healthy looking. It's not shiny looking. It looks very matted. It looks like it needs to be combed. I don't know. Degenerate Dill. I long for the old Ms. Marvel costume. Michael Keller, did you have to remind me of the 90s when there was good metal? There's good metal now. Listen to Blind Guardian. They're freaking amazing. Listen, there's a lot of good metal. You just have to kind of go to Europe for it. That's, yeah, a lot of newer metals. Ghost's great, but they're not, I don't know if I would consider Ghost metal. Some of their stuff is really metal. I think Ghost is kind of a mix of Typo Negative and 45 Grave and Rocky Erickson. So if you like that, and then their newest stuff is very 80s, but I'm a huge Ghost fan. Michael Keller, I am in Europe, that is the problem. That's where all the good metal is. Blind Guardian are German. They play in Europe way more. Same thing with Ghost even. Ghost are from Sweden. There's a lot of good bands. Just if you like Viking metal, Tyr, Tursis. Who's the band that won Eurovision a couple of years ago? I can't remember the name of them. They're kind of awesome too. They had makeup and stuff. There's a lot of good bands out there. Lordy, that's who they are. Scorpions or Gotthard are great. I've seen the Scorpions live one time, only one time. I saw Dokken and Whitesnake at the same show. You just gotta look for it. Yeah, there's a lot of good music out there now. I was expecting Ghosts to be heavier than they are. Well, they used to be heavier. Listen to Year Zero. Some of their early stuff is very inspired and influenced by Merciful Fate and King Diamond stuff. But they've kind of evolved into more ballady stuff, which is what I really like about them. I like a lot of their ballads. That's kind of most of their wheelhouse now is very light and melodic, and I like singing Ghosts. So, woo, Dokken. Rammstein are good too. I like them a lot. I need to see them. I kept missing them. I was wanting to see them in Vegas, couldn't get to see them in Vegas because I was working. According to my Google Food, Larson is a vegan and gluten-free. Well, that explains it. That explains why she has no butt. Don't go vegan, you will not have a butt. It will make you look like this. Vegan and gluten-free will make you look like this. See, I knew it. I could tell by her face, by her expression, even by how she smiles. She looks like a vegan, like she would be gluten-free and a vegan. Tom Holland's British. He probably eats meat. And he probably drinks at the pub every now and then, too. Am I right? Does Tom Holland eat meat? Well, he's British, so. See, now I'm kind of getting a little, I'm getting excited for the new Spider-Man. I am, actually. I gotta watch the trailer. I need to do a trailer reaction. Did you guys all watch the trailer? Observer Dude, I am British. I know. I love the UK. I'm such a huge fan over in the UK. I actually only got to go one time. I love it over there, though. Meat butt versus vegan butt. Come on, do the trailer. All right, well, I gotta load it up. I gotta find it. I think I put it in my watch laters. Did I put it in my watch laters? I did. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna clip that separate, though, too, so you'll see my end card pop up. After Endgame, I'm basically done with the MCU. I know. That's kind of sad. All right, watch laters and my watch laters. So you're saying the human butt cheeks are like camels. Hump for me. Well, I'm saying that they probably end up having the protein to pack away the pounds in a healthy way. All right, this is a teaser trailer. I'm going to have to put this on screen. In a little corner here. This is, I gotta thumbs it up. I'm gonna thumbs it up because it looks good. It looks good. I'm also gonna do, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record the video live for you guys. So if anything happens to my reaction video to be claimed, then you guys can always probably go and look at the live stream. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, Valor J Omega. Beef, chicken, pork. I can't eat poultry, Princess Yuruka says. How do you tell someone is a vegan? They tell you. They usually do. They'll be like, oh my god, how can you eat an animal? How can you eat that? Because it tastes good and I didn't have to kill it myself. And have a gross butt, go vegan. It's true though, they always they tell you. So alright, let me squish this down. Kathleen Kennedy. Of course I was watching Kathleen Kennedy videos. You guys can like sneak in and see all of my behind the scenes stuff. This is how I do the trailer reactions. So I need to make it small. I need to put it like in the corner here. All right. Also, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think it'll be fine if we just stick it like there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do like a separate recorded thing. It won't mess up the stream. But you'll see my end card, and then I will come right back. So that will be like the stop of the video. So don't leave anywhere after we do the end card. I'm gonna do an intro. We're gonna see a live reaction here. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I haven't actually watched this trailer yet. All right. So Spider-Man reaction in 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna start recording. Hello everyone, we are in the middle of a live stream and I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. Today, you can see, we got it all ready to go. It's Spider-Man time. Let's just get right into it. Hopefully this trailer doesn't get copyright claimed. I might stop it a few times here and there. We're gonna go over it as we watch it. I'm excited, I did like the last Spider-Man movie. Let's just get into it. It's loud. It's loud.
So good.
Oh, is Aunt May? I love her. Do you guys like Aunt May? I love her. She's so cool.
Sorry I'm late. Happy.
You look nice.
Oh, he won something.
You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's flirting with the mom. Or the aunt.
What just happened?
Okay, that's cute. I like her. I can't help it. I like her.
Going to Europe. School trip.
Ramones. Oh, we're gonna get claimed for the Ramones song. I can't do it with the Ramones song. We gotta stop it and talk over it. We're gonna get claimed for the song.
Passport?
Please don't talk over it.
Passport, please.
We gotta talk over it.
Any toothpaste? Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, you do. Take your suit. Gotta pause it for the song. Product placement. Still getting used to the anime. I'd like to nail Captain April says. Lawyers suck. Oh, it's not lawyers. The bots will get me. The bots will get me, so I gotta talk over it. Alright, this is... Oh, he brought his friend. Oh, I gotta go back. He brought the... I love this guy. Don't you love... I can't remember his name. I loved him so much in the last movie. He was so fun. He was like... The guy typing in everything and the guy behind the scenes. Ned? Is his name Ned? You're saying in chat. He's so fun. Oh, MJ's still there. Is that Zendaya? I don't know anything about Zendaya, but I liked her. She was fine. I really liked the last Spider-Man. She's still there, the call me MJ girl.
Value?
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me too.
So where did they go? Did they go to like Venice too? So they're just going all over Europe?
When I first fell in love, I had just finished my food coffee.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no. He's down.
Nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
Ooh. Did you see? Why did you shoot
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Samuel motherfucking Jackson?
Might want to turn him over.
Who snored?
Swallow his tongue.
All right, this is gonna be good.
Nick Fury just hijacked or something.
Spoiler trailer, I know.
Awesome.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do.
London. Oh man, he's going to London. He's going.
You're all alone.
This is gonna be good.
In trouble. What are you gonna do about it?
So who's this water? Who's this water villain? Is that Molten Man? The Elementals? Okay. Hydro Man. Who the crap is this guy? I'm not the hugest comic person. I'm the normie. I'm the normie when it comes to comic book movies. This is probably why I like some of these. All right, this looks good.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
I don't remember. That guy probably didn't know that's Spider-Man. Oh, July. Mysterio too. Okay, so we got Mysterio. I don't know any of these people, but this looks fun. Okay, this looks good. I might have to start reading up. I'm impressed. What do you guys think in the chat? We are doing this live. So that'd be 3 villains. Yeah, I'll stick to DC. DC Frank says, I would watch it. Gear 73 says, JG, wow, actually it was good. Save the MCU Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man's last movie I really loved. I did. Copyright deadlock still works. You should try it sometime. Save yourself a headache. Oh, that happens all the time. If you get too many things, they'll copyright claim you. I think this is gonna be fun. This looks good. I mean, I think Tom Holland for me is probably my favorite Spider-Man so far. I actually really liked the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. At least the first couple. The third one, meh. I did enjoy them because it was Sam Raimi and you got all that stuff. These are so much fun though, because the last Spider-Man movie was like an 80s movie and I really, really enjoyed that about it. This one looks great. This one looks fun. I like the humor. I like the comedy. Just the trailer gets you excited. You got Samuel L. Jackson. Dude. Love him. Hopefully he's not going to be ruined and destroyed too much in the Brie Larson movie. I think this is going to be fun. Complete has some of the deaths from Infinity War matter, for crying out loud. That is one of the detractors. Is this after Infinity War or is this before or after? Yeah, is this after Endgame or does this take place before Endgame? Because that's another thing they could do. This might actually take place before Endgame. Also, thank you for being a brand new subscriber. So, my base reaction to this, I enjoyed this trailer. I think this is going to be fun, but I also like the last Spider-Man movie. That is the thing, though. I don't know that much about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm kind of your casual movie-going sort of audience member. I like the fun movies. I do tend to see a lot of the big movies if they look interesting enough. This one I will probably see in the theater because, I think Spider-Man's a much more interesting character than Captain Marvel. We still have Nick Fury in this one, too, and Nick Fury frickin' Samuel L. Jackson. Holy crap. He is definitely a scene stealer for sure, but he's not overshadowing everybody else in the movie. I mean, Peter Parker's still great. The friend's still great. These people are still kind of awesome and amazing. Tom Holland is great. Great. He has a nice butt too. He does, you know. And they're pointing that out in chat. And I gotta pull this up too. We have been talking about Brie Larson's butt versus Spider-Man's butt. So, what do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think about the trailer. I think it's great. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm super excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are in the live stream chat, don't leave. We are going to continue. If you're watching the video, thank you so much. And I will see you on the next live stream or video or whatever. But, you know, I'm going to still see you guys here in the stream. I'm just going to play the end card for the recording part. And I'll see you guys later on the video part. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Alright, hopefully you guys didn't leave. I had to go and type in that. I'm probably very biased, but I'm not sold on the film. Well, yeah, I can see if you're like a diehard DC fan. I can totally see that. She's Larson, the girl with no ass. How does she sit? I don't know how she sits. She sits... I don't know. That's the wrong thing. We need to turn off my video capture. You guys don't need to see my Streamlabs donations. You already saw them when they popped up. I was leaving that up so I could remind me to do the credits. Still here. Awesome. We didn't lose anybody. Yay. Too late. Bye. Just kidding. Godzilla, Aquaman, now Spider-Man trailers are far better than Captain Marvel. I think they are. I think they're going to be better than Captain Marvel because here's the thing. She's still getting on her coccyx all day, which makes her grimace. No, she looks so bored. You need to have a character that looks like they want to be in the movie. You need a character that looks like they want to be there. Here, I gotta send a message here. I just got a call, so I'm live, so I can't answer the phone. Oh, just 1 second. Boop. I'm live, so I can't answer. There. Talk about how much the media is pushing her dumpster fire already. Oh yeah, they've been trying to say, okay, it's the ticket sales are the highest in higher than the Avengers Infinity War for pre-sales. Yeah, probably because you're putting it out so early and you're making such a big deal out of the fact that she's a whammon. She's not that interesting of a character, though. So Mecha is no ghost ball buster material. What'd you say? She's not answering the call. No, I didn't want to answer the phone in the middle of a live stream. I will answer a text and be like, I can't answer. I'm sorry. I hope it's not important. I'd be not surprised. Will be surprised how Marvel deal with CM if it fails. Captain Marvel, I don't think it's going to fail. I think it's probably going to pull in like Ant-Man money. I think it's probably going to do all right. It's a Marvel movie. People are going to want to see how it lines up to the Avengers. I don't think it looks that good. I think if I'm going to see a movie in the theater, it's going to be this one. It's going to be Doctor Strange 2. It's going to be Endgame. It's not going to be Captain Marvel. I'm going to skip Captain Marvel probably, unless I can figure out a way to see it like on a pass or something like a, you could get those little movie pass sort of things, right? Too many Marvel fanboys in the U.S., in my opinion, Nosferatu says. It'll open big and drop fast, my guess. It probably will, unless it's, like, amazing. It'll probably have a pretty decent opening. It'll probably do, like, 600 million worldwide. Maybe 500 million. I don't know. It'll probably do, like, 100 million at least opening. 160, maybe. I don't know. Doctor Strange 2, I'm excited, but he's my favorite superhero, Neil says. I think he was my favorite of the Marvel movies so far. I did like the last Spider-Man a lot. I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2 a lot. That was another one of my favorites. And they're so hit and miss for me, some of these movies. Like, some of them, the ones I'm supposed to like, I don't. And the ones that I do like, people are like, how do you like this one and not the other one? But I'd rather go see How to Train Your Dragon 3. That one looks better. I might actually see that. I saw the last two. I'm not a huge animation fan, but that dragon's adorable. He looks like a kitty. He acts like a kitty. Big Steve. Doctor Strange movie was my favorite, probably. Herpicus says, how to copyright deadlock. When dealing with copyright content, have some different copyright material in the background. If both copyright claim holders claim the video, neither gets shit. Oh yeah, that happens all the time. I don't think that's going to happen too much, but we'll definitely put our Spider-Man trailer reaction up later. I'm going to make the Brie Larson butt video sometime today too. Probably a Gillette video. We got a lot of videos to make. Casey Mobley, I really liked both Ant-Man movies. I'm going to have to watch them. I haven't seen them yet. They didn't look that interesting. They're probably okay though. I think I like Paul Rudd a little bit better than Ryan Reynolds as far as like some of these superhero actors. I like Tom Holland in these. I think he's a great Spider-Man. So, but I'm probably not. Well, I'm probably the audience that they want. I'm not the comic book reading sort of demographic. So I'm probably one of the audience members that they are perfectly happy to have. But please do the Brie Larson butt video. I need to watch that. We will. Well, we're gonna leave this butt comparison up too for the record. Oh, did I take it down? I did. Oh no, I closed it. Why did you do that? Well, I can reopen it. Brie Larson versus Spider-Man. There, butt comparison. I'll leave that up for comparison. I can see a new anti-hero Doomcock with his right hand bot Mecha Harpy. Last time I checked, I was more popular than Doomcock. I'm just saying. No, that's just because of the algorithm. I think that's just because I'm putting out like 3 videos a day. That's probably the only thing. Not that I want to brag. Not that I want to brag. Oh Lord. Howard the Duck is in the MCU. He'll show up eventually. He's been in there. He was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He was just kind of as a cameo. Thanos stole her butt. Well, that is probably part of the 50% of the world disappearing. See, that's what he could do. He could just make everybody's butts smaller. Oh Lord. Ant-Man and the Wasp is fun. I think I have to take a phone call. I get it again. All right, I got to answer. Hello? Yeah, I'm live. Hi, I'm live. I can't really talk too long. What's up? Oh no, that's all right. You can talk. Do you want to text me or do you need me for anything? Okay, awesome. Okay, nothing urgent. Nothing urgent. Just apartment stuff. No, just apartment stuff. I muted the mic. Yeah, I muted the mic so you wouldn't hear me going, yep. Okay. Due to the real reason when Captain Marvel lost her butt. Spoiler warning, when Thanos did the snap. That's what I'm thinking. It happened. You know? How's the kitty? Kitties are great. They're so sweet. My kitties are so sweet. My one cat decided that she wanted to hide in the bathroom under, like, my mom's shower has like a little slot that it doesn't go the whole way of the bathroom, so there's like a thing there with like shelving, and then there's like a thing she can crawl under. So she decided to crawl under there. I'm like, get out, let's go, let me give you a treat. No. So she had to take a shower with me yesterday, or at least be in the bathroom while I was showering. She didn't like that. I'm still gonna pick up milk. I don't need milk. I really don't need milk. I do need to make cabbage and stuff tomorrow, though. That is the thing I need to get. Kitties are cute. They are. Make sure my butt's okay. No, you can see it. You can see that my butt's okay. Thanos did not get rid of mine, sadly. I would have liked for Thanos to just snap and get rid of it. You know, or he can snap and give me that Woodstock guitar. I would love that one too. Cats are weird. Cats are fun. I like them. They're sweet. My cat's adorable. Leave the shower on and see how much the cat likes it. I know. That Dim Sum. Okay, Zabu doesn't care. Zabu will come when you call him. He's a puppy. Dim Sum is stubborn and a princess, and she's very dainty, and she's very standoffish. She's very much her own person. And then, of course, now my cat Zabu loves my mom's cat. My mom's got a giant orange cat named Naranja. So he's like a monster. He's like huge. He's like 22 pounds, giant cat. Very long, tall, big. He's like a miniature lion, this thing. And of course, my little Siamese mix goes up to him, kisses him on the head, tries to lick his head. Is very cute. Call your cat Dim. Oh, her name is Dim Sum because she's a calico. I didn't name her. The people who had her before, the old roommate who left her, decided to call her Dim Sum because she's like Chinese food. Not much faith in your cat. Oh, she's a little princess. She's a pretty princess. Neil says, I want to start watching Doctor Who, but I don't know where to start. I know to avoid the latest series. Start on the Christopher Eccleston stuff, or David Tennant. You could probably start on either of those. Start on the Christopher Eccleston stuff. Some of them are a little hard to get through. Some episodes I found to be kind of annoying, but kind of redeem themselves toward the end. I think they're kind of fan favorites. There's one episode I would probably skip where it's got this World War I, and there's a thing going, "Mummy, are you my mummy? Mummy, mummy," over and over again. It's really annoying, but if you aren't annoyed by that, you could probably watch it just fine. It's actually a decent episode except for that part. But start with Tom Baker. Tom Baker's good too. Nice name. I love Dunlings. World War II. It wasn't World War II. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'd start. I would probably skip that episode if I had to watch him again, because that one kind of annoyed me. But Tom Baker was Doctor Who. That was my doctor. Tom Baker was my doctor for Doctor Who, because that's what I always saw as a kid, was Tom Baker. Even up till the Sylvester McCoy stuff, sometimes we would see some of the old things. Sometimes you would get like, oh my god, it's the black and white one. And yeah, but once in a blue moon. Oh, Darth Cavill, thank you so much. So Becca, have you seen the Tom Holland lip sync battle? I have not. Tom Holland lip sync battle. Ooh, now I gotta look that up. Now I got another phone call from an unknown number. That's not mine. Tom Holland lip sync battle. Performs Umbrella. Oh, I love him. Look at how awesome he is. Comedy Central UK. I can't play the thing. You watch. Oh my god. Have you guys seen this? Tom Baker is the doctor. All right. I can't play the whole song. He's a performer. He wants to be on stage. Brie Larson doesn't. She hates her fans. All right. He's doing Singing in the Rain. We're going to get copyright claimed for this one probably. Well, this stream will probably be privatized. Okay, so he's doing Umbrella, or he's doing Singing in the Rain now. I gotta talk over it. We're get claimed. I gotta mute it too. Look at him! Isn't he amazing? So that's Zendaya back there. This is somebody who's having fun. This is somebody I want to see as a superhero because he's fun. He's excited. He's energetic. He wants to be there performing. This is Spider-Man. He's in drag playing Umbrella. Fucking awesome. Who cares if he's a dude? And this is why we don't like Brie Larson. She looks like a bitch. She's miserable. She's sad. She complains about people. Tom Holland gets out in drag to entertain people. Yeah. Damn it, I'm straight done dump me, Tom Holland. I know. You gotta love this guy. Like, seriously. We're gonna get claimed by this. I mean, he's an athlete too. You could tell he's an athlete. He's a gymnast. Have you seen him doing like some of the behind the scenes training stuff? That's supposed to be funny, and he's having fun. That's a good actor right there. Exactly. Even like Chris Hemsworth in Ghostbusters. He was like the highlight of that Ghostbusters piece of crap. Because Chris Hemsworth was having fun. He's so enjoying entertaining people. That's an entertainer for you. You need to get somebody out there who's enjoying being an entertainer. That's why he's the movie star, and this is why we have stuff like this where we're comparing Brie Larson's ass to Tom Holland's ass and stuff because, well, he's an athlete and he actually cares. Just even the facial expressions. She's bored. He's contemplative here. He doesn't look bored. He looks like, okay, what's my next thing? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Where's my next cue? Here, her facial expression is, I want to know what's on my phone. I want to look at my phone. I want to text. She looks annoyed. She doesn't look very contemplative. And that might be just because she has resting bitch face. I don't know. But man, this is cool. He looks confused. So Zendaya back there. She's cracking up. That's how you win fans. See, this is what I'm talking about. People don't care about sexuality. People aren't going, oh my god, he's in drag. Who cares? He's having fun. What does it matter in this day and age, right? No offense, Mecha, but women today in entertainment is boring as hell. That's because so many of them are just woke. So many of them are just this woke garbage crap and who are just, oh my god, I'm so offended by everything. Oh my god, how can you do that? Oh my god, you can't say that. You can't think that. Oh my god, you're a straight white person. How dare you say it? No, just have fun. Just have fun with life. And I would make more videos reacting to fun stuff, but you know, we're kind of in this outrage culture where when I call out the crap is what people really want to hear about. But drag is a British acting institution. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with having somebody go out there and have fun and entertain you like that. And that's why Tom Holland is much more of an entertainer than Brie Larson. I don't see Brie Larson out there doing anything like that. You know, I would see Catherine Zeta-Jones out there doing tap dancing stuff when she was younger. Like, she's a performer, too. There's a lot of these people who are actually performers. We don't have that now. We have people who show up, expect millions of dollars to show up and say their lines, and they expect special treatment because I've heard a lot about people talking about today actors. A lot of them are like spoiled brats. Brie Larson in drag. Oh man, I actually really liked her in Skull Island. You know, I didn't mind her in Skull Island either. She could have been anybody though. She really could have been anybody. Hello, DJD Show. You speak the truth, sister. Nothing but the truth. I try to. Did I see your previous comment? Let me scroll back. Sometimes I start blabbing and I can't read and blab at the same time. Let me scroll. Love Tom Holland. I saw that one. Yeah, I love Tom Holland. Isn't he great? Brie should be on the STD. Brie Larson, she would fit right in. She would absolutely fit right in. God, I'm gonna have to this is from May 21st last year. That's so fun. Comedy Central UK. I'm sure we're gonna get copyright claims up the butt in this stream, but I try not to do too much of the song. Oh Lord. Drag is a British acting institution and a staple of the pantos and Shakespearean circles. That is true. Oh, Obi-san just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. They've been spoiled actors since the movies started showing in theaters for the general audience. That's true also. Tell me why So's Room is better than Brie Larson's Room. Well, The Room is actually one of those movies I can watch over and over again. I think sometimes you just have to be entertained. Sometimes you have to watch something fun. Sometimes you just have to watch something funny. I don't like these shows that are so up their own ass and heavy and dramatic and all that stuff. I like it when a show is fun, you know, and give me some levity. That's why I'm such a huge Stargate fan. It's just fun. STD broke my heart for so many years. I'm a huge fan of Jason Isaacs. And then I found out he's another SJW. Oh, not only that, he attacked, he dared people not to watch his show. He's like, yeah, I dared them not to watch. It's Star Trek. Of course they're going to watch no matter what we do. And then he went after William Shatner, too. Trevor Redham, Tom gets entertainment. Exactly. You have to, if you are in the entertainment industry, you have to be somewhat entertaining sometime. And I guess I'm like kind of the ranch entertainment branch. I mean, but you know, of course I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to be the movie star. I'm the little ranter on the internet. There's different levels here. But you get somebody like Brie Larson who's not entertaining. She's not out there going the extra mile. I don't see her doing any of this stuff. I don't see her out there going to children's hospitals in her costume like Gal Gadot does or Chris Evans. They all go. I mean, Chris Evans might be a little too political sometimes. A lot of the Avengers are, But at least, you know, he'll go out in his costume and visit sick kids in the hospital. He actually treats it like he is Captain America to a lot of these kids, because he is. And same thing with Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman, you know? Amazing counterpart. I haven't seen it. Challenge accepted. Stargate is so good. Massive fan of SG-1 and Atlantis. I am probably more of a fan of Atlantis than I am SG-1, because, you know, you had McKay and Zelenka. Love McKay and Zelenka. If you haven't seen Atlantis, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I damn sure don't see Brie going on lip sync challenge. No. You want to see how spoiled and up their own ass Hollywood actors are? Watch any episode of Actors Studio with James Lipton. Oh, inside the Actors Studio. I've seen a few of those. Well, James Lipton is just there kissing their asses. Who did a great James Lipton? I think it was David Cross back in the old Mr. Show with Bob and David. I think it was David Cross who was doing like the amazing James Lipton impression for Inside the Actors Studio. I almost thought she was a Game of Thrones actor at first, because those people can't act for shit when not on Game of Thrones. Yeah, those people on Game of Thrones aren't. Well, I mean, one or two of them are okay. Like Charles Dance is good, and Khaleesi, no, Khaleesi's not good. I don't remember her name. Ronan Dax is the best in Atlantis. Satita is amazing. Well, the episode or the planet? The episode Satita was kind of cool. I mean, there's so many cool things on Atlantis. They incorporated so many cool characters. Probably the weakest part was the Michael stuff, but that's just because I'm not the hugest Enterprise fan. Here's where I start talking a lot and I need to, like, drink something. Will Ferrell does a great James Lipton. Yeah, I think I've seen him do that, too. It's been a long time since I watched, like, Saturday Night Live type of stuff. Brie Larson's acting is cheesy. SG-1 has Jack O'Neill, but Atlantis is close enough. Well, O'Neill came to do a few guest spots on Atlantis, and then you got Amanda Tapping in the last season, and you got Woolsey. I like the Woolsey stuff quite a bit. The episode trapping him on one world against a hive ship, hunting him a few at a time. I think he depopulated a hive ship in that episode. Oh, that was a good one too. There's a few of them. There's a really good Jason Momoa story arc where his old Satine buddies came back and they tried to get him addicted to the Wraith enzyme. And now I want to watch Stargate Atlantis again. Thanks. I watch it every few years. I do love it. Oh. Wish Amanda Tapping was younger. She would have been amazing. Carol Danvers. She would have been. Yeah, Amanda Tapping would have been great. Porgs versus Tribbles. I like Porgs better. Well, Porgs have faces. Tribbles don't have faces. See, he's got a face. TJD Show. Thank you so much for the $2 donation through Streamlabs. Hail Mecha 42. Oh, hopefully, do I still have the audio? I do. I turned off the audio for a second for some of these for the drag show, which is kind of amazing, but totally unrelated. Resident Evil 2 remake is coming out in a couple of weeks. I didn't play the Resident Evil games so much. I don't know. Maybe I might try it. I have so little time for video games. I really don't end up playing a lot. I was playing a little bit of Soul Calibur 6 and Red Dead. I haven't finished Red Dead 2. I need to get back into it. Now I will be moving 2 times since I've touched Red Dead 2 last. Damn it. Nathan Norman says, I wanted a Black Widow movie where she's James Bond and kicking ass. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they can't have like a Black Widow spy thriller. That's kind of her character. But Tribbles rule. They are cute. I do have a couple of Tribbles. I get my stuff back this weekend. So that's the other thing I wanted to go over in the live stream. I will be getting the apartment set up throughout the next week. Probably this weekend I'll start. Maybe tomorrow I'll start taking stuff up to the apartment. I am going to steal this little mini fridge because I like it. I'm going to steal... I don't know. I'm not going to steal this desk or anything. I'm going to steal some of the stuff from here. Because my mom said that. Unboxing. I have a couple of things for unboxings if you want to see them. I was going to wait and save them all up, even though it's driving me nuts to have stuff in boxes. But... Oh god, not the line about the reproductive organs on the inside. No. At least they got rid of that stuff in Stargate. At least they stopped it being so Yeah. Steal that guitar. Well, this one's mine anyway. This is mine. My mom's guitar is an Ovation. I don't know if I would want it, but I still haven't looked at it. But no, my guitar's coming for sure. Steal it again. Yeah. Has Star Wars theory been discussed yet? Well, yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier about Disney. I made a video of it too about Disney basically going out of their way to let some of their lackeys at, I think it was Warner Chappelle Music, somebody decided to go and claim a song that they don't own. Star Wars Theory went and had somebody, he hired a composer to compose his song for him, hired a composer to sound like John Williams. Disney's subsidiaries claimed it manually. Like, their bots couldn't detect it, so they had to go out and claim it manually. He got permission. It's his own song. You don't own it. Like, seriously. Yeah, didn't Disney give him permission? Yeah. What? Disney hit Shards of the Past. Yeah, absolutely. Disney, as I drop my lip stuff, Disney decided, okay, so Star Wars Theory, if you guys aren't familiar with it, Star Wars Theory is a major YouTube channel about Star Wars. They made this fan film called Vader Shards of the Past, part 1. It was like 5 minutes or something. Really well done. He got permission from Disney. He didn't monetize the video. He did all the right things legally that he needed to do. And then he even hired a composer to find sound-alike music or sound similar enough in the style of, with legally being different, of course, to not infringe on copyright. You know, so they went out of their way to manually claim that song. Because the bots couldn't detect it because they don't, you know, it's not a song in the bot library, so the bots couldn't get it, so they had to go in and manually claim the music, even though they don't own it, just to what? To piss off the fan base even more, to lose them more fans, to have more people boycott it? Do they not realize that that's not okay to do? I mean, you can't go and steal somebody else's fan film, especially if they got permission. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. So I made a video about that yesterday where I ranted and cussed out Disney like I do all the time, calling out the fact that they are a toxic studio, which they are. Yeah, Boycott episode 9. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, if they were just going to kill it, why would Disney spend billions of dollars on Star Wars in the first place? It doesn't make sense. Exactly. I don't think they intended to. I think they thought it would print money and they could do whatever the crap they wanted. They rushed a bunch of movies because they wanted to turn a quick profit. That's what it seems like to me. They wanted a quick return on their investment. They didn't realize that they would have to spend $4 billion just for the license and another, $100 million or $200 million per movie at least. Probably more realistically, let's just round up to about $350 million per movie, including marketing, advertising, all this stuff. Maybe more because you've got all these other things like, Star Wars paper towels, Star Wars Ziploc bags, Star Wars Solo cups, Star Wars BB-8 lettuce from Dole. You have all these other things. So they're spending a lot more money than just the production cost of a movie because there's all kinds of other shit in there. And then you have to send it off to the distributors for their, you gotta have marketing and posters made up and have an aesthetic, have a toy line produced. So they're spending a lot more money. They didn't quite think this through. They're like, oh, Star Wars, we're going to buy Star Wars and we're going to print money. That's not the case. You still have to work at it. Oh, Lord. Does Disney own the license to the John Williams score? The John Williams score, yes. I believe they do own the license to the John Williams score. Thing is, the guy went out of his way to hire somebody else to compose something in the style of or inspired by that is legally clear from copyright. So a Star Wars theory guy should replace Kathleen Kennedy. My next choice would be Mecha. I wouldn't do the Star Wars franchise justice. I really wouldn't, because the Universal the Universal monsters I would do justice, because that's my wheelhouse. That is my passion, is in like the Universal stuff. I would probably hire somebody like, you get some of these huge fans. You probably get like the Star Wars theory people. You would get consultants. You would get the fans who know the expanded universe. I'm not the hugest expert on the expanded universe of Star Wars, and I make no I don't lie and I don't bullshit you guys. I mean, I haven't seen and read any of the books outside of the movies, you know? So they did a Star Wars disco album after the first movie. They did. It was kind of hilarious. Mecha's Bride of Frankenstein. I'd pay to see that. I would make a good. I think I could do the Frankenstein franchise justice. I really think I could, because oh yeah, I have ideas, because that's probably my favorite of the old Universal. As much as I love the vampire stuff, as much as a huge fan of Bela Lugosi I am, the Frankenstein movies were kind of my favorite of the Universal. So I could do those justice, and the Wolfman, and yeah, I mean they're such good stories. Could really do justice there, but I write the script. That'd be fun. That could make great horror movies. I would probably make stylistic horror movies. You would see, if I were making horror movies, I would be very inspired by Dario Argento and that aesthetic, because I like the pretty horror movies. I like them to be well scored. I like the soundtracks to matter, the score to matter. There's a lot about the horror movies that I think, I mean, they might be boring. They won't have the traditional modern camera techniques. You're gonna have a camera locked off. I wouldn't let directors just kind of run wild and make these modern movies. I'd be like, okay, you have to kind of stick to a few guidelines. No jump scares unless it really is important to the movie. You know, like a jump scare like Freddy Krueger coming out at you. That was okay because it's actually Freddy. But these cheap ones, no, that's a startle. That's not a scare. Black and white. I might actually make a Frankenstein movie in black and white. I don't know though. The Rapper 1000. I love adult jokes and shows like Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy. We don't have that sadly anymore. Well, now Family Guy is taking away the gay jokes, even though it's at the expense of Stewie, which is kind of a tradition that they always make fun of, the characters on the show. Universal Monsters meets Suspiria. Absolutely. No, Lovecraft. I don't really know anything about Lovecraft. That's one of those that just kind of skipped, that I never got into. But yeah, I'm a big Universal fan. But to be clear, the music and being legally distinct, how can Disney legally claim the fan film? Are they just counting on him not fighting back? I think they're just counting on him not fighting back. I think they thought that they would be able to get away with it, that he might not notice, that they would be able to steal a little bit of revenue. I think they just decided that was a good move. I don't know why they did that. Speaking of horror, do you like horror games? It depends on the game. It really depends. I'm gonna say yes to depending on the game. I love the first Lucius game was amazing. There is a third one I absolutely need to buy. I just haven't had the money or time to buy it or play it. It's out on Steam. I was gonna get it. I don't know if this is good though, because like the second Lucius game sort of was broken. It's the Omen, the video game. I really loved that, and I liked the Friday the 13th video game. That was kind of fun for while it lasted, but I don't like any of the jump scare games that you can't fight back at. So like Outlast and Amnesia, those games are really frustrating because I can't do anything. So yeah. And I don't get scared from jump scares, like, at all. I think that people who are the snowflakes are these busy body control freak mothers and beta soy boys who have no thick skin. That's true. Problem is, you're going to go up against Disney. True. Did you see the reaction to the Gillette ad? Oh, yeah. I've talked about that a little on Twitter. I don't know if I need to make a video. Should I make a video on that? I think I need to. Take it easy. I'm going to get ready for Odin's show later. Well, thank you for being here, Tina. Actually, I probably need to wrap up pretty soon anyway. Even though I still have 80 people. Holy crap. I do have to get some stuff done. I think we will be probably live on Midnight's Edge After Dark at some point today. I don't know. Sometime today. I don't know if we're still doing the horror show. If there's not anything to talk about, then I don't know. I haven't gotten any messages. Do I have any messages? I don't see any. Might as well make a video. We all did. Yeah, I probably will. I gotta put up my Spider-Man trailer reaction. I'm gonna do the Brie Larson butt video probably tonight. Maybe this afternoon, but I want to be on Midnight's Edge, Casey Mobley. Well, I want to be on the main channel sometime, but I After Dark's fun. It's loose. Rob's got a soundboard now, so it's kind of feels like a real radio show. It's kind of awesome. Did you see Halloween 2017? Oh, I saw Halloween 2018. I've got a review. I actually have 2 reviews. I have a review of the first time I tried to watch it in the theater, and then when I actually got around to watching it. Bootygate. So yeah, I think it's probably a good place to wrap for the night. We're gonna have so much news with Star Trek Discovery too. Also, what did you guys think of the Captain Marvel, of the Spider-Man trailer? I think it looks exciting. I think it's gonna be fun. I saw that pop up in my feed like early this morning. So thanks for the stream. Well, thank you guys. Is Brie Larson? The rapper says, "Is Brie Larson dancing to Baby Got Back?" Probably not. Probably not. Go watch Tom Holland dancing to Umbrella though. That's kind of amazing. Did you like the new Halloween 2018? It was alright. It was alright. I do have like a full review. It was okay. It wasn't, I don't know. I'm not the hugest Halloween fan. That's kind of my least favorite of the slashers anyway. I'm more of a Freddy fan. He's always been my favorite. Oh, holy crap. It looks like everybody is live. Owen's movie blog's gonna be live. Trek Yards is live. Robert Meyer Burnett is live. All these people are live. Can you see how I look without glasses? I look like me without glasses. That's how I look. I can't see anything, but from a comic book normie, the preview looked good. I think so. I think it looked good. It looked fun. Do you think Spider-Man 4 would have been good? No. I think they were going downhill by then. I liked the new ones. I like the Tom Holland ones, but But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a blast. I have credits now. Let me run the credits. Do the credits work? Fingers crossed. They work! Yay! The credits work. So thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. Chris Perza for donating through Streamlabs. DJ D Show through Streamlabs. Thank you guys so much. Super chats. Lethal Lightning. Go subscribe to Lethal Lightning. Go subscribe to DJ D Show. Thomas Potts. Observer Dudes. Social Loner. Sal Kritori. Abu Nas. Go subscribe to Abu Nas and Darth Gavel. Thank you guys so much. New subscribers. Gaming Soldier. Jack Buchanan. I need to make these faster. They're kind of slow. David John Farrell, Nottingham 222, Obi-san. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and subscribing. And, go check out Abu Nas. Go check out DJ D's show. Go check out Captain April. He can use more subscribers too. Go check out, who else? Midnight's Edge After Dark. I'm usually live over there too. Geeks and Gamers. We love Jeremy. He's a great guy. He's been knocking it out of the park with a lot of these videos with like the anti-SJW stuff. That's kind of where I usually watch him and The Quartering. Shout out to The Quartering, too. I watch them a lot. When am I streaming next? I don't know. God, this weekend's going to be... Maybe I'll do a stream from the apartment, like an unpacking stream or something. But paying for a new home, people, well done. I'm not going to lie. It would not be possible without all you guys to have an apartment out here and have, like... and to have come back home. So thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. I really appreciate all you guys just hang out and chat. Super chats are very appreciated. The Streamlabs stuff, the subscriptions, chat, just talk in the streams. That really helps with the there's like an analytics thing for how many messages I get. That really helps with YouTube. How many people just are talking during the live streams. Comment. Please comment on the videos. Even if I can't always answer you, please comment. It really helps the channel out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next live stream or video. I'm going to have the Spider-Man reaction up soon, probably before the stream is finished processing. And I will see you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!